Tesla recently held their Battery Investor Day, and perhaps that event will go down in history as a watershed moment for global energy and world order. But before we get into the Battery Day event, let me explain a few things about energy. There are three fundamental truths about energy. First, all living things and all machines need energy to operate. Second, fossil fuels create pollution and are harmful to life and the climate. And third, we need clean, renewable sources of energy that can power everything on our planet. Today I will establish a fourth truth, and we will get to that in a minute. For years there has been a debate about what is the most viable clean energy source. Is it wind, solar, hydro, nuclear, or something else? Let us put that debate to rest. If we think about it, 99.9% of productivity on Earth is already solar powered. Coal and oil was made by dead plants and animals which lived millions of years ago. Those plants and animals got their energy from photosynthesis, which is only possible because of the sun. Even renewables such as wind occurs because the sun heats up the atmosphere unevenly. And hydropower is a result of the water cycle, which is a phenomenon directly powered by the sun. The total solar energy absorbed by the Earth is approximately 3.8 million exajoules per year. That is more energy reaching the Earth every hour than the entire world consumes in an entire year. So why is solar not as popular as oil and coal? In addition to the politics of oil and coal, there is a fundamental problem with solar power. Night. Sunlight is not consistent. It is available 60% of the day, it gets blocked by the clouds, and it is hard to store. This means that when sunlight is available, the power grid can supply as much energy as needed. But during the night or when there is a cloud cover, the power demands cannot be met. This phenomenon is well explained by the duck curve. In this graph, you can see the discrepancy between the energy production and the demand of energy during the day. To compensate for this, coal-powered peaker plants are used, which are inefficient, expensive, and extremely polluting. However, there is a solution. Batteries. Large, efficient batteries can store lots of solar energy in very little space and supply it at night when the demand is high. And that brings us to Tesla's Battery Day. Tesla announced a 50% increase in energy density at the pack level, 50% decrease in cost, and 70% reduction in investment needed to produce the batteries. This is a game changer, not just for the electric vehicle market that Tesla already dominates, but also for the energy market that Tesla will dominate in the future. Most analysts miss the significance of the announcement since the presentation was extremely technical. So let me break it down for you. Battery production begins with the extraction of key metals such as nickel and other materials such as silicon. Tesla has found a way to reduce the cost of extracting these materials through a far more efficient process than was used earlier. Batteries have also been limited in size because of a fundamental reason. When electrons move through a battery, it creates heat. If the battery is very large, then the path the electrons need to travel is much longer and generates a lot of heat. However, Tesla has come up with a completely new tabless design which dramatically reduces the distance the electrons need to travel, reducing the heat generated. This has allowed them to increase the size of the cell, increasing energy and reducing weight. The third major innovation is in dry electrodes. Dry electrodes have been the holy grail of cell manufacturing, as the wet electrode process requires enormous time and physical factory space. Dry electrodes will reduce the factory space needed by over 50%. This reduction in space is also a reduction in the time needed for the manufacturing, as well as the investment needed for the manufacturing plant. All this will lead to a massive increase in battery production. Tesla said that they aim to produce over 3 terawatt hours of batteries by 2030. This is what Sandy Munro, an automotive engineering expert, said about Tesla's new battery technology.
So the 2170, like this one, okay, that's a nice battery. I like it. It's the best there is, but I did not like the way it wicked away heat. It didn't do a good job at that. I wasn't happy with the amount of work it took to glue this thing into position. But this one, this is the right way to go. This is about the right dimensions. This is going to be a tremendous improvement with range, power, and especially weight. This is going to take about 50% of the weight out of the battery pack. That's big stuff.
Once Tesla starts producing these low-cost, high-efficiency batteries at scale, they will not only start producing more EVs, but also start installing more megapacks.
This big thing is no mere novelty.
Its ability to be able to respond very, very quickly to the different types of conditions that we see on the power system has been very encouraging for us.
The naysayers said it was a waste of money, but this big battery is already playing a key role in stabilising the grid. And it's doing so with a speed, precision and agility that's never been seen before. Conventional generators can't match the way the battery makes small adjustments to power supply to keep the grid at the right frequency. This is the market operator's instruction. This is the response of a conventional power station. The battery is far swifter and more accurate, while undercutting the price big power generators charge for these frequency control services.
We've been quite pleasantly surprised and would encourage more of this technology into the grid.
These mega packs will solve the inconsistency problem of solar power. Excess solar energy will be stored in these mega packs and distribution will be calibrated to the energy needs of the town or city. But this is just the beginning. In the very near future, the dependence on a central grid system will disappear. With the Tesla solar panel and solar roofs atop your house and high density battery packs, you will not only generate your own electricity, but also sell excess energy back to the grid, making every individual an energy entrepreneur. This will change the global power dynamics of the energy economy, decentralizing and democratizing power generation consumption. For years, there has been a power struggle and wars for control of oil fields and coal reserves. Energy companies such as ExxonMobil and Shell have been power brokers. All this will change when you and I can produce, store, and distribute our own solar energy. One can own and control an oil field or a nuclear power plant, but no country or company can control the sun. So look out for a change in world order coming soon through a Tesla battery pack right at your doorstep.